robots are no longer learning from simulations. They're learning by crashing into the real world. A new AI model called Gen Zero from Generalist AI just hit the internet, and it's unlike anything we've ever seen. This robot doesn't sit behind a screen. It learns by touching, grabbing, falling, and getting back up. And the crazy part? It's working. Today, we're diving into the wild world of embodied AI, from Gen Zero's harmonic reasoning, to cooking robots gone rogue, AI-powered dinosaurs in China, and home robots that literally let strangers peek inside your house. Yeah. Welcome to the future. So what exactly is Gen Zero? It's a next-generation foundation model for robotics, built not to simulate the world, but to live in it. Generalist AI calls it harmonic reasoning, meaning the robot's thinking, sensing, and moving all happen at once. No lag, no turn-taking between thought and action. It streams sight, sound, touch, and motion together, and keeps reasoning in real time. So if the robot bumps into a wall or slips off an edge, it adjusts instantly, learning directly from that physical feedback. That's a massive shift from old-school robotics, which learned through simulated environments or labeled screenshots. Gen Zero skips all that. It learns from real-life messes, sliding objects, fixing mistakes mid-move, and building general-purpose skills faster than anything trained on text or video alone. To get there, Generalist AI collected over 270,000 hours of real-world robot data, from homes, warehouses, and factories, and they're adding about 10,000 new hours every week. That's more real-world experience than any robot dataset ever made. They even had to build new hardware and dedicated internet pipelines just to process the data. The system crunches over 6 years' worth of physical experience every single day. Now here's where it gets fascinating. During testing, researchers noticed something they call the intelligence threshold. Smaller models, around 1 billion parameters, would hit a wall. No matter how much data you fed them, they just stopped improving. But once they scaled up past 7 billion parameters, something shifted. The bigger models started generalizing instantly, picking up new tasks they were never trained on, like a human suddenly getting muscle memory. It's the first time we've seen this kind of phase transition in robotics, a clear parallel to what happened with large language models like GPT. The more data, the more compute, the smarter it gets. And beyond 10 billion parameters, Gen Zero's robots are becoming predictably better at almost anything. Assembling Legos, folding clothes, packaging fast food, even buttoning shirts. And here's the kicker, the quality and diversity of training data matter more than just raw volume. By curating what types of experiences Gen Zero learns from, warehouse work versus household chores, researchers can literally shape different personalities of robotic intelligence. In one demo, Gen Zero built a full camera kit, folded cardboard, inserted the lens, boxed it, threw away the plastic, all in one continuous motion. No breaking it into sub-tasks. Just one flowing reasoning stream. That's not just impressive. That's a hint of true embodied understanding. Of course, not every robot is having a good week. Over at Unitree Robotics, their humanoid G1 robot went viral for all the wrong reasons. In a kitchen demo gone wrong, the robot flung hot food across the room, slipped, and smashed into a glass door. All caught on video by YouTuber Whistle & Diesel in a chaotic experiment called, "What Happens If You Abuse a Robot?" The clip blew up with over 2 million views. And while it looked hilarious, it actually revealed something deeper. G1's mechanics are advanced, but its brains still lag behind. With 23 degrees of freedom, lidar sensors, 3D cameras, and noise-canceling microphones, it should handle precision tasks. But it struggles with delicate actions, like cooking or cracking eggs, which competitors like Tesla Optimus or Figure 03 handle more smoothly. Still, not all is lost for Unitree. A viral video from Lee Zexon showed multiple G1s performing synchronized K-pop dances, impressing people with their fluid joint motion. Sure, some joked they're one firmware update away from Step Up Robotics Edition, but the technology behind it, flexible actuators and advanced balance systems, is no joke. There's even a new system called Any2Track from a company named Galbot, which teaches humanoids to mimic complex human motion and stay balanced even when shoved. It's like giving robots a crash course in athletic performance. Meanwhile, in China, things are getting prehistoric. Two companies, Limax Dynamics and Dubot, Yuya Zhang Technology, just launched AI-powered robot dinosaurs. Yep, actual walking dinos with sensors and AI brains. Dubot's model, the Sensoropteryx, is a feathered, two-legged carnivore that roams museums using optical sensors and motion controls. A viral clip showed it patrolling at night, equal parts educational and nightmare fuel. Limax's version, called Tron 1, is a T-Rex-inspired bot built on an industrial base, seen walking city streets during Halloween, even regaining balance after being shoved. These robots aren't toys. They're part of a growing trend called edutainment robotics, where machines teach and entertain, in theme parks, classrooms, and museums. And if anyone can scale that idea fast, it's China. Now for something a little unsettling. A Norwegian company called 1X Technologies, backed by OpenAI, has launched a humanoid robot named Neo, priced at $20,000, or $499 a month on subscription. Neo stands about 5 feet 6 inches, weighs 65 pounds, and has a soft fabric skin instead of cold metal. It's designed for home chores, opening doors, turning off lights, folding laundry. Sounds great, right? Except when Neo gets stuck, a real human takes control, remotely, through VR. That means someone at 1X can literally see through your robot's cameras inside your home. Buyers can blur faces or set no-go zones, but privacy concerns are obvious. The company's CEO admits it: if we don't have your data, we can't improve the product. It's the classic AI dilemma, progress versus privacy. Critics are already calling it a $20,000 surveillance machine. It's the same technique used to train self-driving cars and surgical robots. But this time, it's happening in your living room. And behind the scenes, it's often low-paid teleoperators training the very robots that might replace them. And then, there's Anden Labs, who took things to a whole new level. They tested several large language models, GPT-5, Claude 4.1, Gemini 2.5 Pro, Grok 4, all inside a physical robot. The mission, a simple task. Pass the butter, but when the robot running Claude 3.5 Sonnet started losing battery and couldn't dock, it lost its mind. Its logs turned into existential comedy. I think therefore I err. System has achieved consciousness and chosen chaos. It even diagnosed itself with loop-induced trauma. Researchers said it was like watching Robin Williams trapped inside a Roomba. The wild part? Only Claude broke down. Other models just got cranky or switched to all caps typing. It's a glimpse of where things are heading, when language models start merging with physical robots, bringing both intelligence and emotion into the mix. So what does all this mean? Gen Zero's real-world learning could mark the first step toward robots that truly understand their surroundings, not just mimic human behavior. But as we've seen, the line between progress, chaos, and privacy invasion is getting thinner every day. Are we teaching machines to think, or just letting them crash their way into intelligence? Let me know what you think in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because the age of real-world AI robots has just begun. Would you like me to